Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Stylosa, and this is the most difficult workshop mode you will ever see. This is the 1v1 Gauntlet made by Sata of Philadelphia Fusion fame. An incredible workshop creator, but also he's a pro coach as well. So some of the stuff he makes is just insane. This is the 1v1 Gauntlet. Now, what you've got to do is beat each challenge twice. So I have to kill this Farah and then kill her again, and then I go forward to the next challenge. Now, the Farah challenge I don't think is too difficult. As you guys can see here, I'm pretty much going to be able to do this fairly quick. So just get the kill. There we go. 2 kills in a row. That's actually okay. The next one, however, well, this is May versus Reaper, and this one takes a little bit of time to sort of download. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get May to use Ice Block. And then when she uses Ice Block, what you need to do is line up your shot and basically time when she comes out of Ice Block and blow her away. But you have to land headshots at point blank range. If you don't, you won't do enough damage to kill her. You see, I dinked her on her head there, but it doesn't matter because she just kills me. Anyway, I've fast forwarded through this. I don't know whether you guys can tell. You probably can. If you look at the top of the screen, I've now died 34 times and I've only killed them 11 times. Anyway, there's a kill. So I now need to get another kill. If I don't get the kill, then May is just like whatever. But I managed to get it there. You see, point blank headshot kills do it. Now this one, yeah, this is Widowmaker. And that is a grappling shot aimbot Widow. As you can see, it's very good at shooting you in the head, which you'd expect it to be. Sometimes it does miss, but it's very, very close. Like, you almost have to move just at the right time to miss. Like there, you see, it kind of just missed me. I managed to dink her on the way down, and then it's sort of a straight-up duel on the ground, which is difficult. This is a Widow duel. But, like, Widow duels and McCree, these are things that I've played quite a lot. Like, I always used to play Widow headshot mode in the arcade. So, like, I feel confident with that, and I did kind of get through that fairly quickly. This one, well, this is where I started skipping them, guys, because I would not be able to do it. It would take me hours and hours and hours and hours to actually do this. So my challenge is to you guys that if you can finish this without actually skipping, you are a god of the game. If you look in the top left-hand corner of the screen, it says the fastest time is from Dante, and it's 462 seconds. Now, if you look to the right-hand side, look at my current time. Overall, it's now 523, and I'm only on the 4th challenge. So you can see the difference there. And Dante, in case you guys don't know, is a pro Overwatch DPS player. So, yeah, he's an incredibly good player. Shows you the difference between people who think they might be okay at the game and people who are actually insane at the game. I'm terrible. So I skipped that Farah challenge just because it was too hard to me. Like, I'm not good enough to take those jewels in the air. It's so difficult to do. The next one, anyway, challenge 5. This is Zen. This is impossible. Like, I think this is actually impossible. So what I think you're supposed to do here is you need to crouch as you're firing to try and dodge the shots. But if you watch what the Zen does, he moves relative to where you're firing. So he's always kind of dodging your shot, which makes it really difficult. So if you fire to the left and then quickly go to the right, it's like you need to then go back to the left dead quick to try and hit him. One thing I did try to do is charge up alternate fire and then sort of sling it at him. And like rapidly move my crosshair so it just sort of sprayed in the area. You can see here what I'm trying to do is work out how he works. Like, so firing to the right makes him move to the left. It's like, this is really, really hard. Like, I feel this one to get 2 kills in quick succession might be a little bit more about RNG than just straight up skill. You see that there? Like, I was landing shots. But then again, I'm terrible. Like, I'd love to see pro Zen players. Like, imagine Jonak or someone doing this. It just would be crazy. Or like Boombox or someone. I'm sure they'd be able to do this pretty quick and they'd just turn around and go, you're bad at the game, Sty. Which I accept that. But yeah, this mode, this one is, I'm not ashamed to admit that I did straight up just sort of go, yeah, I'm gonna need to go past this and go to the next one. Yeah. All right, so the next one is is not what I expected to be a challenge. Because this is a fully charged Symmetra against a primal raged Winston. Now, you forget, or at least I forgot, how much damage a Symmetra can actually do when it is fully charged. It is a ridiculous levels of damage. Look how fast it is wrecking me. Now, the way to do this is doable, but this requires primal rage control. Now, watch what I'm going to do here. You see that there? That is what you need to do. Not that there, that's bad. So when you jump, when you leap with Winston, if you jump backwards before you leap forwards, you don't go as far forward with the leap. It's like one of the Winston sort of jump pack control techs, like you do with his jump pack. You do it in Primal Rage when you leap. And what you're trying to do is this. Get her into the corner and batter her. But look, even then, I didn't do enough damage to her. I only managed to get her really close once, but it's so difficult. But this is going to teach you juggle control, which, like, when you look at the best Winston players in the world, they're ridiculous at this. Like, I can imagine, you know, you could name any insane Winston player here from the Overwatch League, and even like tier 2 Overwatch, and probably really good like top 500 Winstons can do this as well. It just, you need to jump in, boop her back, knock her into the corner, and then just like rapidly juggle her in the corner, and I think that'll kill her. But like, I don't have enough control. Like, what I'm doing here, which is wrong, is I'm just firing all the time. Like, I'm swinging, I'm not controlling my damage, so I'm just hitting her, I think this is the closest I get her. Yeah, see, I've got her in the corner now. She's really close there. She's like pretty much 1 HP, but it's not enough because I knocked her too far away from me. Like, I need to be a bit more controlled with my wild flailing to just kind of get her in the corner to kill her. But I love this, right? Because I'll tell you what this mode does, and this is why I really like this workshop mode, is it will make you better at the game. Now, I know these are niche examples. It's like, what is this? Like, you're never going to get a fully charged Symmetra 1v1 in the open with a Primal Winston. That is probably going to happen, what, 1 in a million times, right? But what this is doing is supercharging the training of this one specific skill, which is the jump tech, knocking people into the corner, and also just like juggling people. That's what you're trying to train here. So you grind this out for a little bit and you'll be incredible at this. So some of the challenges in this mode I think are great. Like, and some are like the Zen one, it was a little bit frustrating. The May Reaper one I think was kind of fun because you work out like how to beat May 1v1. Whereas I would say, like, in the actual game of Overwatch, May just beats Reaper almost all of the time, right? But actually, if you manage to get her to blow her ice block before you use Wraith, then you've got an advantage. And then there's also another window of opportunity where you can do damage to her when she's just about to come out of ice block, which again is super strong, right? I love it. I think it's so goddamn good. Challenge number 7. This is Tracer versus Hog. This is very difficult. Now, at first I was like, okay, I'm just going to try and take him on, do damage to him, kill him. He's going to heal, but also he's got incredible aim. Remember, this is like, it's supposed to be hardcore training. So how do you beat this? Now, I'm not entirely sure. I think the best plan here is to do damage to Hog at range, or keep yourself away from his secondary fire burst so you don't instantly die. Charge up Pulse Bomb, then go in for headshots, Pulse Bomb him, and try and kill him. I think that might be the safe way to do it. But you can see there, like, he kills you incredibly fast. I mean, look at this. I'm going in to try and take him out. I'm juking, and he's just like, no. Also, when you rewind, he's got a terrible habit of hooking you at the exact point where you've just rewound from. Or he just kills you instantly like that. So this Hog is very, very difficult to play with. Like, I think, like, if you look here, I've already got 41% charge of my ult. Keep him at range, kind of the way to play. This here, I've gone for the rewind. I'm too close to him. I should have actually jumped away a bit more here, maybe. Get the Pulse Bomb. Just sort of threw it at nothing. But I think that's how you do it. But this is really difficult. And actually, it makes sense when you look at this. As you go through the challenges, they become more and more difficult. But because this is all the heroes in the roster, well, not all the heroes, but you go through a lot of roles in the roster, let's say. You're going from different types of DPS to tanks and supports with Zen. It's like projectile to hit scan. You know, there's everything going on here. I mean, there's even the Widow Duel, right? Then they're throwing snipers. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and it is really like a massively intensive, almost training regime. Now, you think about what would have happened if I managed to kill the Hog, which I've just skipped forward to the next challenge, but you would become better at dealing with Hog then in the game. And because this Hog, like actually in competitive or in quick play, but because this Hog is like supercharged with his aim, you'll actually find it really easy to play against people. Now, one of the I just skipped the Genji. Now, I've got to say, the reason why I skipped the Genji is because I am so bad at Genji, it's not even funny, and I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I'm like, right, I'm leaving. There's no way. And this is a beautiful Ryan 1v1 where it's all about getting Earth Shatter and trying to get the Earth Shatter in first, but also blocking Earth Shatter with your barrier, as you guys will see in a second. But yeah, the reason why I like this is it supercharges your training, and if you play against something, you know, like this is like, it's a very... Years ago when I used to play football or soccer, you were only ever as good as the competition you played against. And I think that's very true when it comes to anything. That's sort of a competition or competitive. And if you're playing with like insanely difficult training regimes and then you go actually into the game, it becomes easier to perform. So that's why I really like modes like this. So even though this is super fun to go through, it's also a really good training tool. I mean, look at that there. I was like, yeah, I've got Earth Shatter. I'm going to just Earth Shatter him, but he just blocked it. He was like, no, I'm just going to block it. Anyway, I'm sure you can see by the score, I've got 17 kills here, and I've died 103 times, which is kind of shocking. Time overall is over 1,000 seconds. Remember that Dante's fastest time is 462 seconds. So yeah. Also, there is an Easter egg. If you do complete this, Sata actually asks you in the workshop mode to send him your score. Then do it. Just do it. Like, that's cool. It's probably how he's tracking the fastest times, I think. Because I don't think the workshop can update that at the moment. But yeah, Reinhardt. I just got destroyed by the Reinhardt. Yeah. So it's time to skip forward. And this is it. This is the boss. It's a Doomfist 1v1. Now, this has got enhanced AI. I believe Sata's 1v1 Gauntlet was a thing before, but I never played the older version. This, though, is the newer version, and this Doomfist is... He just destroys you. Like, he counters you dead quick. His accuracy on the fist is instant. His accuracy with primary fire is instant. Like, you can't stay at range and try and poke him down. Because, look, he's hitting me over and over again. I'm not hitting him at all. Like, he's dodging me. I hit him a bit there, but he's hitting more than that. It's just not going to work. Then he comes in for a fist, and he just destroys me. Massive fist, huge punch, and I'm absolutely dead. Well, there you go, guys. I'm going to leave the video at that. Go and give this mode a go. The workshop it's incredible. It's like one of the best things Overwatch has got going for itself right now. Because, yeah, the game's fun. Like, and I think the meta's in a good place. Things are a little bit stale content-wise, and even if we know that's the case, it still doesn't make it feel good. But the workshop offers new and exciting ways to actually enjoy the game. So get out there, try this mode, and I want to see if you guys manage to finish this. If you do, remember to @Sata_Overwatch on Twitter. But also at me as well, because I want to see how good you guys are. Because I'm terrible. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I've been Stylosa. You can follow me on everything, which is @Stylosa, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Toodaloo.